Guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be continuing on with our series on making apps accessible for Apple platforms. And in this particular video we are going to be discussing dynamic type. Now, what is dynamic type? Well, dynamic type is an accessibility feature in iOS, visionOS, and watchOS and tvOS that allows you to change the size of the font that the system is using by default. Now, note how I did not mention macOS, and that's because macOS doesn't support dynamic type. So when we get into code samples in the next video for how we can control what dynamic type sizes a view supports, there won't be a part for AppKit because macOS doesn't support it. Okay, so in for example iOS, there are 7 or 8 sizes. If there are 7 or 8 sizes, I forget exactly the number by default, for dynamic type. And you can see these different sizes by going into settings, accessibility, display and text size, and then you can look at all the different sizes that are available there. Now, you can also enable larger accessibility sizes. And when you do that, it'll bring the number of sizes for your font that you can choose from up to 15. So there are along with the initial 7 or 8, there's more that are specifically larger accessibility sizes, and we'll be able to take a look at those in code and what kind of how we can reference those inside of our code, right? So in the description of this video, I will leave a link to the documentation page that I have open here on my screen for dynamic type, so you can read up on it. I also urge you to read the typography section of the human interface guidelines, so you kind of have an idea of how to better handle typography and handling dynamic type in accordance with those guidelines. So that pretty much does it for this video on dynamic type. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.